Welcome to the Turn Pod, the newest and shortest podcast where I ask rapid-fire questions to my guests. Have a question you want to hear or a guest suggestion? Email theturnpod@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy.
Don't talk about me when I'm gone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of the Turn Pod. This is actually episode 1.1. Kyle and I tried to record this, a week ago, and me being an idiot, I recorded it without sound. So we're giving this another go. We added some different questions in, and we're going to throw a few wrenches in the system. So for those of you that don't know, the whole point of this pod is it's supposed to be somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, which is going to be a lot of work on my part to try and cut this thing down because, as you know, I like to talk. Most of the people I've been interviewing like to talk, so this is going to be a fun one. This is Kyle Brandt. Kyle is a longtime friend of mine. We went to college together. He was in my wedding, so Kyle and I go way back. I would call him one of my best friends. Now, if he was in jail, I probably wouldn't claim him, but Kyle would never find himself in jail, would you, Kyle?
No, but if I did, you'd be there to pick me up in the morning when I walked out.
I would be the guy telling the story of how you got in jail in the first place.
Yeah.
Kyle, go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, 30 to 45 seconds, and we'll get into the questions.
Awesome. Yeah, so Brandon said, my name's Kyle Brandt. Longtime best friend with this guy, B-Wed. Grew up in Okoboji, Iowa. Met this dude at University of Nebraska-Lincoln for PGA golf management. I left the Midwest and headed out west to follow my career a little bit, and went down to Palm Springs for a little while, and then wound up going up the coast to the Bay Area and spent the last 3 seasons at San Francisco Golf Club.
Which it's a pretty special place. I've been there, and I think most people would be incredibly, incredibly happy to just visit there, let alone work there. So seems like a pretty good place to work. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, it's a great office. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, not bad views. Yeah. Okay, so Kyle, we're going to get into the rapid fire question segment, and I'm just going to start firing some questions, and give me your answers, and we'll let it rip. So very first question you have not heard before. You win the lottery. What's the very first thing you're buying?
Oh, boy. 1971 Chevy Nova.
Ooh, little muscle car action.
Yeah, gotta follow Dad. I got a Camaro downstairs, but gotta follow Dad and go back to the original muscle car.
What color?
Probably blue.
Like a royal or navy or?
Little navy,
Okay.
maybe matte blue. Would be kind of cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a little new school with the old school. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, getting into golf here. What is the favorite club in your golf bag right now?
7-iron.
So in a one club game, you're choosing that club?
I am versatile. You can open it up, hit a flop if you need when you miss the green. You can putt with it. So one club for sure, but it's just a club that I can trust. It's the middle of my bag. So I'm, if I'm ever in a funk, I always go to that club and just make sure I start grooving my swing with that. It's always in the warm up sessions. So yeah, it's just a club that I trust.
Now, if we push it to 3 clubs, what clubs are you going with?
You asked this before. I think I would go 5-iron, 7-iron, and sand wedge.
That's a different answer than the first time, because the first time I think you said 3-wood or hybrid.
Yeah. I think the 5-iron, I can draw it better than the other clubs, or hook it if I need.
How many hole-in-ones do you have?
Is this a trick question?
It is not, no.
I have 0.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Kyle's a pretty good player. I think Kyle's, if he's on the north side of 72, he's not having the best day. So for Kyle to say he doesn't have a hole in one is, I think that's a pretty big deal. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. They've been close, but no Brandt has a hole in one.
That's the one thing I hold over you in golf is that.
Makes
And
me feel good because everybody else
does.
does.
Rub that in your face. Make sure to rub that in your face. If you had to hit one shot for the rest of your life, would you rather hit a hook or a slice?
Slice.
As a guy who cuts the ball, I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
What we asked this last time, and I love this question. If somebody offers you $1 million and they tell you you either have to make a 4-foot putt or you have to hit a green in regulation from 200 yards out over water, what are you doing?
I'm hitting the 5-iron over the water all day. Now lately, the last 6 months or so, I think my putting's really improved. Got a good online lesson and personal lesson with Potter's Putting on Instagram. Had him out at SF, and he got me in a good little spot, and I've just been slowly working on a few things he's been saying. So putting's coming around, but at the moment, it's still the 5-iron over the water.
So some free advertising for Potter's Putting on Instagram.
Marcus Potter.
If you want some help, make sure to go hit up Potter's Putting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you a safe driver or fast driver?
Fast driver. Still with safety though.
Okay. All right. I feel like it's kind of hard to drive fast in San Francisco.
Yeah, but I got a car that can go fast when it wants to go fast. So.
Just in case.
Yeah.
So you've played a lot of good golf courses in your life. What is one golf course still on your bucket list?
I thought about this is a question from last time, and I thought about this one a lot. Obviously, the go-to, as I kind of mentioned, was Augusta National, but I'm going to go with Pine Valley. Sticking with that answer from the first time.
Okay, I like that answer. Let's go to if you could change one rule in golf, what would it be?
Divots and fairways should be ground under repair.
Agreed. How old were you when you started playing golf?
12.
Dad got you into that?
Dad got me into it. Lived on a golf course. And then, when I got to spend time with Dad or wanted to, he always brought me out to the golf course and met his buddies at the club, and then got me a couple lessons and was hooked.
That's awesome. Who would be in your dream foursome?
My dad. My dad with Tiger Woods and the king himself, Mr. Arnold Palmer.
Who you've met before. We talked about this last time, but you met Mr. Palmer, which has got to be a pretty cool thing to be able to take to the grave with you. Yeah,
I got a few good experiences with him that will have to be discussed on your next podcast.
Okay, deal. All right, everybody heard that. We're having him on again, but no chance we keep it at 10 minutes on that one. So be prepared. That might be like a 2-hour episode. We'll call that a special episode. What's the favorite course you've ever played?
Thought about this one from the last time too. It's you got to go Cypress. Cypress is just one of those clubs that's hard to get onto, and it's very unique in that aspect where it's 6 holes that are dunes, 6 holes that are in the trees, and then 6 holes completely isolated on the water. Just spectacular views on 15, 16, and 17 that no matter how good you're playing or bad you're playing, you kind of forget and just enjoy the scenery and the fun.
I don't know if there's a golf course that uses the terrain probably better than what Cypress does. I mean, it's the perfect piece of land for a golf course, and they used every inch of it. So, let's see here. Let's go to your favorite young guy on tour right now.
Who did I say last time? I think it was a toss-up between Xander, Xander Schauffele or Matt Wolff.
Yep.
Both of them are two opposite spectrums. One's a golf swing that you kind of see almost every day, and then one's a very unique swing that just gets him in the positions he needs to be in, and it's cool to see. And he's got a good, not cockiness to him, but confidence. He's on the side of confidence that is good for the game.
For sure, for sure. Rough day today, but yeah, normally he's the guy you you want to see a lot of from.
Yeah, I mean the concession. None of them have really ever played out there. So
I talked to a couple people that played it today, and everybody said if you're off, it'll eat you up pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you could switch swings with any tour pro, who's it going to be?
Rory McIlroy.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
No-brainer.
Just solid. All he has to do is worry about is squaring the face.
Yep. What is one skill that you wish you had that is not golf related?
Wow, going real deep here with this.
Yeah.
Okay, say it one more time.
So one skill that you wish you had that is not golf related.
I don't know the terms that these kids are using nowadays since we haven't played basketball in a long time, but the dishes that you give out on the basketball floor, the passes. Yeah.
You wish you were a better passer.
Yeah.
I mean, as a guy who's played plenty of basketball with you, passing was never your forte. You were always a shooter.
I passed to the hoop.
And I was always the guy that tried to get rid of the ball as quickly as possible out of my hands to everybody else. So maybe we could switch that. Maybe you teach me a thing or two, I'll teach you a thing or two.
Done.
What would you say is the best part of your golf game?
Ball striking. I think I can. I tend to get myself a little erratic off the tee at times, but I'm able to kind of save myself with some good iron play and just hitting greens. So yeah, I'd say it's my ball striking.
Worst part of your game?
Kind of discussed earlier, but putting, and then kind of extends just out to the short game. Been watching a bunch of videos and trying to work on it, but I would say putting for sure.
What's a 2021 goal you have, golf or non-golf?
2021 goal. Yeah, just play better tournament golf. Outside of tournament golf, I can shoot under par easily and just very, very consistent. I don't know if I just feel freer or I'm not trying as hard, but tournament golf as of late, it's been difficult for me to even just get a birdie. My last two tournaments, I haven't had a birdie. So just focusing maybe a little bit harder on tournament golf.
I can help you with that. It's called a couple bush lattes before the first tee shot.
Gonna have to ship me some. They don't have bush lattes out here.
Well, I can get you some. Just create a nice base layer. Just get that nice even keel buzz and just carry that through the round. I promise you'll start playing better tournament golf.
And an Uber at the end.
Exactly. All right, one more, and then we'll get to a couple last questions. So if you could eat one last meal, okay? You're given one last meal. What are you eating?
Got to go back to the roots. We're going with steak and potatoes. Let's throw a little asparagus in there. Bacon wrapped asparagus.
Ooh, okay. What, corn?
Yes, corn can of course be in there. I mean, that's a staple. I didn't know that was needed to be mentioned.
To some people that don't know, Midwest guys, corn is a year-round food. For some people, it's just a summer food. No, not where we're from. It's year-round. You always eat corn.
Yep.
And it is a vegetable, believe it or not. It wasn't until I met my wife that she decided to tell me that it's not considered a vegetable. It's more of a starch. Nope, it's a vegetable.
Nope. Yep.
Vegetable. Here's one more, and then we'll get to the last couple. How much money would it take for you to never play golf again?
I don't honestly think you can put a number on that. It's got to be some just stupid, exorbitant amount that 500 gajillion trillion dollars. I don't know. I mean, something that literally I would basically own the world.
Okay. All right.
Golf's it's too important. It's too fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you could probably offer me a $5 bill and a McChicken, and I might give up golf.
Come on, B-Way. That's not true.
That's not true, but it probably wouldn't take as much as you.
Maybe an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah. Nope.
Overrated.
That hot take real quick on the podcast. I am a strong believer that In-N-Out Burger is overrated. For those of you that don't know or haven't had, Nebraska Runza has a phenomenal burger, and Don and Millie's has a great burger, and I think both of those are every bit as good. Kyle and you and I talked about this, that we think that maybe Five Guys is just as good.
So good.
I think Five Guys is every bit as good as In-N-Out. So that's just a hot take right there for everybody who actually cares. Okay, a couple more things. What are you getting at the turn? Making the turn, what are you going to buy? An absolute must every time you go through one.
It's got to be beer.
Yep.
Got to get a couple, 6-pack for the boys.
6-pack for the boys.
And then whoever finishes their beer first gets those left over too.
They usually don't stick around very long.
No.
And then, are you getting a hot dog or a hamburger to eat?
Probably get an Olympic Club burger dog.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Best
Staple. It's honestly the best.
It is. And then tuna salad or chicken salad?
Chicken salad.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Right answer.
Yeah. That's why we're best friends.
Little Cholula. Maybe eat it, crush up some Doritos.
Yeah.
Game over.
Wash it down with a Bud Light.
Yes, sir. That's the key ingredient right there. Key ingredient is Bud Light. All right, boys and girls, that's been rapid fire questions. Kyle, tell them where they can find you. Tell them where they can reach you, chat with you, follow you, find out everything about you if they want to know.
Yeah, I deleted Twitter, so I'm not on there at all. So it's just Instagram. I think it's KB_is_me on Instagram.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
You bet, buddy.
Appreciate it. We'll catch up soon. Hopefully over some golf and some warmer weather than what Nebraska's got right now. Although 45 today, that was pretty good.
I was 57 here, so almost got us.
That's not far off. Now I'd still take 57 in San Francisco playing some golf over 45 with snow on the ground, but that's just
true.
I'm picky. So, all right, everybody, thanks for listening. Check back in for episode 2 coming up here shortly. Thanks.